Hi everybody. Good afternoon. I figured I'd do story time today, and also today's my birthday, so I'm just happy to be here celebrating it with you guys. Yay! Okay, I sound a little cheesy, but once again, I'm gonna be reading from Your Favorite Seuss Stories book. And there's also a very good story in here called Happy Birthday to You. And it was originally published in 1959. If I could turn the pages. And just, I have my baby here watching me today, so I kind of have an audience. No, like not just watching me on live, but he's actually sitting right in here.
Yay!
So I'm kind of nervous already. I got an audience right in front of me.
You got this. Just read.
All right. Here we go. I wish we could do what they do in Cataroo. They sure know how to say happy birthday to you. In Cataroo, every year, on the day you were born, they start the day right in the bright early morn. When the birthday hunker hikes high up Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast from the big birthday horn, and the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up, for today is your day of all days." Then the moment the horn's happy honk is heard, comes the fluttering flap flap, and then comes the bird. The great birthday bird, and so far as I know, Cataroo is the only place birthday bird goes. This bird has a brain. He's most beautifully brained, with the brainiest bird brain that's ever been trained. He was trained by the most splendid club in this nation, the Cataroo Happy Birthday Aiga Nation. This is a weird word, but Dr. Seuss had his words. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes, he's in charge of it all. And that's the birthday bird. I said, woo. Asasia Nation. I guess that's how they say that word. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swoosh in the brightening sky. You are not all awake, but you open one eye. Oof, this hair. Then over the housetops and the trees of Cataroo, you see the bird coming to you, just to you. The bird pops right in. You're up on your feet. You jump to the window. You meet and you greet. With the secret Cataroo birthday high sign and shake that only good people with birthdays may make. You do it so just with each finger and toe. Then the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth and let's go." It's your day of all days. It's the best of the best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it. Get dressed. And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack. On your way out of town on a smorgasbord's back. Today, laughs the bird, eat whatever you want. Today, no one tells you what you can't or you shan't. And today, you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that on my birthday, eat with my feet. So get in there and munch. Have a big muncharoo. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. Look at all that food. Eat with your hands and your feet. No, thank you. If we didn't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you've never been born, well then, what would you do? If you've never been born, well, what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. You might be a doorknob or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than that of all, you might, sorry, all those words are so funny. Why you might be a why you might be a wasn't. I'm sorry. The story is a little weird. A wasn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you, and now, isn't that pleasant? So we'll go to the top of the topless blue space, the official Catteroo birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice, I am I. Me, I am I. And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am I. All right. This has been interesting. And now on this day of all days in Cat Crew, the ICEI Nation has built just for you a railroad with very particular boats that are pulled through the air by funicular goats. Okay? These goats never slip, never trip, never boggle. They'll take us down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffing flowers that anyone grows, we have grown to be sniffed by our own private nose. Oh, this hair is like, they smell like licorice and cheese. Send 40 hoobubs up the trees. The snip with snippers, nip with nippers, clip and clop with clipping, clip and clop with clapping clippers, nip and snip with clipping cloppers, snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you, the hoobubs clip. Happy birthday, Nop and Nip. Why did I choose this story? It's so crazy, but it's fun. Then pile the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippoheimers' backs. They'll take those flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippoheimers too. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat our birthday lunch. For birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled on a spool. So stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. Ooh, kind of interesting tale. Now, of course, we're all mustard. So one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools, which are very fine, warm water mountaintop tubs, which were built just for this by the mustard off clubs. Then out of the water, sing loud while you dry. Sing loud, I am lucky. Sing loud, I am I. If you've never been born, then you might be an isn't, and isn't has no fun at all. No, he isn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have been born, or you don't get a present. A present, aha! Now, what kind should I give? Why, the kind you'll remember as long as you live. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the finest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official Catrue birthday pet reservation. From east of the Eastes to the west of the Westes, we researched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, small, medium, and tall. If you wish, I will find you the tallest of all. To find the tallest, we start with the smallest. Then what do? We line them all up, back to back, 2 by 2, taller and taller, and when we are through, we finally find one who's taller than who. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. Ooh. Look at it. Oh. Okay. And so, from the smallest, we stack them up taller and taller and taller and taller and taller. And now, here's the one who is taller than taller. He's yours. He's all yours. He's the very top tallest. And I know you'll enjoy him. He's tallest of allest. I'll have him shipped to you at home, Birthday Express. That costs quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. So what if it costs me $1,000 or $2,000? Today is your birthday. You get what you wish. You also might like a nice time-telling fish. Okay. So I'll send Diver Gets, and I'll send Diver Gets. Deep under the sea in their undersea kits. In all the wide world, there are no better pets than a time teller fish that gets, and gets. Ooh, tongue twisters.
A lot of words.
It is. It's like tongue twisters.
Glad you're reading it to us.
Right? I don't remember this story, but good grief. I should have read it first before reading it out loud. Okay. But speaking of time, why good gracious alive, that time-telling fish says it's 4:45. I have no idea if it was getting late. You have to get going. We have a big date. The fish. It's a tongue-twisting tale. Okay. And so, as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best of the best. The night of all nights in Catrue. So according to rules, what we usually do is saddle up 2 hooded cloppers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday Palalis. Alice. Your big birthday party soon starts to begin, and the finest Palalis you've ever been in. Now, this birthday Palalis, as soon you will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play in, 12 halls for brass bands, not counting the 53 hamburger stands, and besides all of that, there are 65 rooms just for keeping the sweeping up afterwards brooms, because after your birthday, as well, you may guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up the mess. That's a lot. Okay. First we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come. The next comes the strummers who strum as they come. And the drummers who drum and the strummers who strum are followed by the zummers who come as they zum. Just look at those zummers. They're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing, and that makes the music that zumming called zumming. Zummers call zumming. Woo. And all of this beautiful zumming and humming and plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming, all of it, all is for you. This is fun. Let me see how much further. I got quite a few pages. But this is an interesting story. I'll be fine. Look! Dr. Daring's singing herrings. Daring's singing, spelling herrings. See what Daring's herrings do? They sing and spell it, all for you. And here comes your cake, cooked by Snookers and Snookers, the official Catrue Happy Birthday cake cookers. And Snookers and Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today, made of guaranteed certified strictly grade A, peppermint cucumber, sausage paste butter, and the world's finest cake slicers, dutter, and dutter, with hatchets aflutter, high up on the poop deck, stand ready to cut her. Look at that. Big old cake. Tongue twisters. And the cake says, happy birthday to you. Whew. Okay. Today, you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout out loud. I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. And I am what I am. That's a great thing to be. If I say so myself, happy birthday to me. Now, by horseback and birdback and heiferback too, come your friends, all your friends from all over Catrue, and the birthday pal Alice heats up with hot friends, and your party goes on and on till it ends. This is a funny story. I'm like, how did you like this? I want to actually hear it, like, read out with all of the expressions and everything. Anyway. When it ends, you're much happier, richer, and fatter, and the bird flies you home on your soft, very soft platter. So after the party, the bird takes you back home. You go home from Catrue. So that's what the birthday bird does in Catrue. And I wish I could do all these things, great things for you. The end. Whew.
Yay.
Thank you. Now that was a story and a half. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thanks to my babe for watching, along with watching on his phone, probably. And I want to thank you guys all for the birthday wishes that I've been receiving so far. And we shall continue my story time another time, because I'm going to go and finish celebrating my birthday. Even though we're inside, we're going to finish up our living room con. I'm sure you saw the pictures. And continuing out this great weekend until work tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Liveroo
Love you
cut.
guys. Liveroo cut.